Just us. If just for a day. You know?
And we're back with a little sneaky run from Vaqquixx, popped in at the last minute. uh, he's bringing us DeathForest. So take it away.
All right. Thank you for having me back after commentating with Agari during his Janitor Bleeds run. I'm here with a game called DeathForest. It's a classic Japanese horror game. You might have actually heard of it. You might have not. It's fairly popular. Uh, there's a couple movies made after it. I guess that's about all you can really say so far. So the run is going to start pretty much as soon as I press the start button here. So in 3, 2, 1. So we spawn in, and immediately you should notice what is going on with the camera. Well, in short, this game is a first-person tank controller. It's a very weird combination, and it takes a lot of time to get used to, because you can look up and down like you'd expect to in a first-person game, but then you have to like hold A and D to turn. It's very strange. So the story of this game is that we crashed our motorcycle, or it ran out of gas or something, and we need to go find parts to pick it up, and there's monsters everywhere trying to kill us. Like this big face over here. So right there, I just collected a battery. As you can see in the top left, we have a battery counter. If that goes down, something happens. Honestly, I don't know what happens. But we're collecting batteries to make sure it doesn't go down. So there's a little thing there that I didn't actually do. Basically, there's a frame perfect turn you can do onto the pile of rocks way back there. And if you get that, you can start climbing it like 0.2 seconds faster. It's a small time save. So right now, I'm just obviously going around. I'm collecting all these parts. You can see them in the bottom right. And not much else to it. I'm just moving around. There is some tech if you have really high FPS where you actually turn a lot faster. That's a separate category on the leaderboards, which is pretty cool, I guess. But I have just like regular turning speeds, so I'm not going to be able to pull off any crazy things. Coming into here, this is a maze, but luckily I know the layout. Hopefully, I've gotten lost a few times. And there's not much to say. It's just a maze. where you go into a pink brick section. Almost said that weirdly. Which leads us to sort of a basement, or like a basement area. Although we're not really going to be in here for too long. Because we're going to get chased out by a monster. I call him Mr. Longlegs. I don't know his actual name. So going ahead across this bridge, you can't fall off. There's invisible walls. We can actually collect this part here from pretty far away. And there's Mr. Longlegs. And we're just going to walk backwards, back up the ramp. And now he's actually going to despawn here pretty soon and spawn like right in front of us a bit later. And something I'm not actually doing right now because I'm not entirely focused is you can actually start turning before you actually reach the corner. Because if you're walking like into a wall sort of shallowy or like at a shallow angle, you don't lose any speed. So if I start turning here, I actually just turned faster. Uh-oh. Yep, he was right in front of me there. That lost a bit of time. So that can happen. That's always fun. It can be like he can completely block you like he did there, or he can like just be somewhere else, just like away from you, and you can just walk past him. Oh, I got stuck on that bridge there for a second. That's not happened in a while. There's not really too much to the story of this game, which is why I'm not talking about it. I'm just, again, walking around collecting things. We got bad RNG. If this guy's on the bridge, it loses like half a second. I think his name is Yoshi. And here's a bit of cool tech. You can actually just walk off that edge there. And why that's so cool is because the bridge, except for that small part, is surrounded by invisible walls. Jump scare coming up. I'm gonna... Oh, you have to really walk into there to collect it. Or collect that last part. I don't really know what we're collecting. I'm not really a car or a bike guy. There is one more way our run can possibly die. Okay, so Mr. Longlegs, or even Yoshi, the face, there could spawn in and just kill us. So after we collected the parts, we just walk over to our bike and we're escaping. And it's actually going to be time here pretty soon, right at the end of this tunnel here. We just do some pretty cool stunts. Dodging and weaving, and in time in 3, 2, 1. There we go, that's time. It's a really short game, but it's definitely a fun run to grind out. So we got some beautiful credits here. It shows off all the monsters, the stalker there. The stranger, which is the guy who screamed at us in a really high pitch. Yoshida, I believe that's who we play as. Mr. Longlegs is named Uma. Okay, that's new. I normally Alt F4 before this. And Yoshi. All right, so that was the game.
Thank you, that was great. That was DeathForest by our resident crowning king, Mr. Vaqquixx. We're gonna take a bit of a break, and we're back with Tim Trollgasm.
Leon Cole in there.
Wait, are you mad at me? I just got my ass kicked for you.
you.